Well, hello everybody and welcome to our reaction video for the Honest Trailers. It's the MCU, Stephen.
Yeah.
I can only presume this is a culmination of the entire Infinity saga from Iron Man all the way through to Endgame. I think they've jumped the gun.
9 minutes, John. I would say
9 minutes.
Safely say it is.
Have they jumped the gun with this new additional footage version hitting the theatres? Are we going to miss anything here that we perhaps will regret in later months?
No.
I doubt it. Let's get into it, Stephen. We know we both love Honest Trailers.
Oh, jeez.
Yes. Do Avengers 78.
300th Honest Trailer, yeah.
Very cool intro. I want to know how they do
In
that.
a world where a bankrupt comic book company sold the film rights to its best characters for peanuts because they thought movies would be a good way to sell more comics, a young executive will do what he can with the rejects that no one wanted and do so well they get bought out by Disney before it was cool. The Marvel Cinematic Universe. Except for
Love that shot.
Welcome to the MCU, a TV series made of movies about comic books, where magic is actually science.
Your ancestors called it magic, and you call it science.
But not by magic, by technology.
Magic.
Science.
But science is basically magic.
Boy Scouts of
Boy
America.
Scouts of America?
Yes, it is a worthwhile organization. I didn't physically check the crates.
And meet your typical MCU protagonist, a loner with no pets, no biological siblings, and whose only friends are their co-workers. Aww, whose personality can range from lighthearted quipster
I'm sorry, Earth is closed today.
to stern, duty-bound military type.
You get hurt, hurt him back. You get killed, walk it off.
Quicksilver.
And on a long enough timeline,
killed, walk it
everyone
off.
becomes a quipster.
Bitch, please, you've been to space.
Follow along on their heroes'
Stop.
journeys, where after a motivating Uncle Ben situation, they'll get a transformational hairstyle, cut some carbs, and find the strength to boldly say their
I need to cut
superhero
some
name
carbs, Steve.
out loud.
I'm Captain America.
I am Iron Man.
And Thor, son of Odin. I'm Ant-Man.
I'm
Groot.
I'm Peter, by the way.
Doctor Strange.
Oh, you're using made-up names. I'm Spider-Man then.
Star-Lord.
Who? But people say a hero is only as good as their villain. And thank God that's not true, or the MCU would be hot garbage.
Yeah.
Thrill as they spare 10 minutes to establish a bad guy who's just like
Pepperoni
the
head.
hero, but evil. Or a faceless horde. Can't feel bad if it doesn't have a face. Or actually a pretty awesome character and they're dead. But everyone knows the real villain of the MCU is dads.
He was cold. He was calculating. He never told me he loved me. He never even told me he liked me.
You favored Thor all these years. You were wrong to turn your backs on the rest of the world.
Everything I hear about
Daddy issues.
Well, of course I have issues. That's my freaking father.
I will hunt my father like a dog and I will tear him apart slowly.
It's true, isn't it?
By
Jesus.
piece, until he knows some semblance of the profound and unceasing pain I know every single day.
That line just went on too long.
Tremble before the birth of a meticulously planned story told across 23 separate movies, all about Thanos killing half the universe. Well, first he has to get an Infinity Gauntlet. No, not that gauntlet.
I'll do it myself.
Yeah, that one. And then gather the Infinity Stones. Well, send proxies to get them. And he gives one away, but eventually he'll get the stones. Some aren't stones.
While the other relics often appear as stones, the ether is fluid.
But then he'll kill half the universe, which also doesn't make much sense. Oh, also, the timeline doesn't work out. Maybe this wasn't so planned out after all. But the films do sort nicely into 3 distinct phases. The conventional pop songs phase, the boundary-pushing experimental phase, then the woo, we can do no wrong, I'm a golden god phase. And if Rock Docs have taught me anything, phase 4 will have the MCU puking in the gutter, wondering where it all went wrong. Journey from the farthest
Space
reaches of
Boys either.
Viking space, to alternate dimensions, to the wonders of Earth. Oops, that one's Utopia. And marvel at how everything still kinda looks and feels the same, as visionary indie filmmakers are funneled into the Marvel style of overlit digital video where everything is CGI. Every story is full of sexless romance that never takes off.
No! Oh, what the hell?
Bloodless violence. that never leaves more than a couple of forehead scrapes.
All that for a drop of blood.
Lifeless soundtracks with more dad rock than you can shake a pair of middle-aged screenwriters at.
Feels so good. Chuck Mangione, 1977.
Marvin Gaye, 1972 Trouble Man soundtrack.
Hooked on a feeling. Blue Swede, 1973. That song belongs to me.
Or toothless comedy that's just saying pop culture things.
So this orb has a real shiny blue suitcase, Ark of the Covenant, Maltese Falcon sort of vibe.
I loved doing a Christmas story. Shooting Knight Rider or touring with his band in Germany.
No hard feelings, Point Break. Gotta mean sweet.
Who built my new Lego Death Star?
What?
Try me, Beyonce.
That man is playing Gallagher.
You ever see this really old movie, Aliens?
We're getting no help from Flash Gordon.
I'm very poppin', y'all.
Shall we play a game? I can footloose the movie.
Exactly like Footloose.
Squidward, Grimace.
Legolas. Personal flying monkeys.
I understood that reference.
Blue Lagoon.
Gandalf and Harry Potter.
Oops, that's pixels. So settle in for an interconnected movieverse that had a 1 in 14,605 shot of working. But those odds didn't stop every other studio from awkwardly mashing their IPs together like a junior high dance floor, leaving Marvel as the only one standing in a dying industry.
I could do this all day.
But launching a whole new industry of Marvel movie news, theory and analysis, channels that just complain about Marvel movies, and even comedy web series that would have died a long time ago if Marvel movies weren't so popular. So one way or another, in the end, everyone's getting paid by Disney. You shills. Starring science geniuses.
It can achieve heavy ion fusion at any reactor on the planet.
Quantum phasing, when an object moves through different states of matter.
An Einstein-Rosen bridge is a theoretical connection between two different points of space.
The wormhole.
A quantum system would revert back to separate states of matter.
Why didn't you just reprogram the synapses to work collectively?
When did you become an expert in thermonuclear astrophysics?
Last night.
Jumping out of airplanes.
That was amazing, that one.
People of color. Leg scissors.
They use that quite a bit.
Yeah.
Jeez, it's a good move, isn't it? It really is.
Trains?
That was amazing, yeah. Hero jacket.
Howdy.
Signed.
Unless you're Ant-Man, then you get a Hyundai and you like it. Dual wielding.
Yeah.
Dick measuring.
You have a big gun. You are not the big gun. Tony, don't be jealous. No,
It's not like raging fire. It's all like smoldering fire.
My record, 21 feet.
Not bad.
You?
65 feet. Whoa. Yeah. Huge.
65.
You get an Iron Man suit, and you get an Iron Man suit, and you get an Iron Man suit. Weird non-Stan Lee cameos.
Hey, the Oracle of Oracle.
Good idea for an electric jet.
That was amazing.
Multi-hit combos.
Great moment.
Are you sure you know how to fly this thing?
You know how to fly this thing?
We'll see.
I thought you said you knew how to fly this thing.
I said, how hard can it be?
Here, take the wheel.
No, I don't know how to fly one of these.
You're a scientist. Use one of your PhDs.
And never forget that for all of
No,
Guardians 1,
PhDs, what?
they're sitting in Star-Lord's jizz.
If I had a black light, this would look like a Jackson Pollock painting.
Ugh, gross, dude. The never-ending story.
Here's hoping.
Oh man, we forgot to say anything about the ABC shows, Netflix series, one-shots and spin-offs. So did Kevin Feige.
I've got to be honest, John, it wasn't as funny as I thought it was going to be, but
No.
again, well edited.
Yeah, Stephen, listen, there's a limit to what you can actually take the mickey out of when it comes to the MCU, such as the quality of the filmmaking and also the producing from Kevin Feige, just the storytelling. So deep, what they've managed to do in mining all of the various different, obviously, comics from going back, I don't know, 50 years, 60 years.
Yeah.
So it's difficult to really, obviously, take pot shots at these great movies, but there was a couple of moments in there. Also, the leg movement
Yep, regurgitated lines as well.
Regurgitated lines. Don't know how to fly this. There was another one I'm trying to think off the top of my head. The Dad Issues one was probably the best.
Yeah, that was good.
Because I actually don't recall. When you go back and watch these movies like that, quickly condensed within 9 minutes, and you notice these things, but when you're obviously going through 22 movies
over 12 years.
12, 11 years, it's difficult to remember some things unless you go back and watch them regularly, which I don't.
No.
So I forgot about the daddy issues, but it's incredible just how many of these characters have dad issues. Nebula, probably the primary one.
That line as well.
It went on for about 10 minutes, And obviously Iron Man as well. He sorted out his issues with his father in Endgame. Spoiler alert if you've not seen it. And there was a lot of little bitches taking shots at Tom Holland because he spoiled Endgame on the Graham Norton show at the weekend. 3 months after it came out. What's wrong with you people? Go and put yourselves in a bin. But I digress, Stephen, you're right. Not quite as funny as I was anticipating. Still not quite up there with the Con Air one, which is probably my favourite.
Yeah.
But
Superman 4 is probably mine.
Superman 4, Sorry, I forgot about Superman 4. Yeah, Space Curtains. What the hell was that? And obviously the claw and whatnot.
Stop, don't do it. The people.
Nuclear Man, was he in that as well?
He was, yeah.
Yeah, Nuclear Man. Gene Hackman.
Yep.
Yeah, that was there. That was the best.
Yeah.
Nuclear.
Yep.
But look, guys, what did you make of that? Was it as funny as you were anticipating it to be? What did you make of it in terms of the daddy issues? Was that something that you had noticed watching the MCU, or had it left your mind? And has it come back to you now having watched that? What did you make of the production of it? What did you make of our reactions? Just tell us what you thought in general down below in the comments section if you feel compelled to do so. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of the content, and you'll get it if you do. And we'll be back again with another trailer reaction video very, very soon indeed.